coming up, we have Blazing Chrome arcade mode being run by Kirthar or Kirthar. But we are kind of behind our schedule at the moment, so we are going to do some quick fire intro the next few runs. So the next run is after that will be Isle of Eve by Kirthar Trees. So yeah, I'll see you real soon.
Alright, are we live? Alright, hello everybody. So yeah, I'm Kirthar. I'll be playing some Blazing Chrome for you. Also, someone's calling me right now. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm about to blaze some Chrome here. I know that we're behind by a bit, but yeah, let's get right into it. So we had a bid war where you could donate to watch which character I'm gonna use. Do we have any donations towards that?
Sadly, we do not.
Alright. In that case, I'll play with the character that I usually play, which is Mabra. The other character is Doyle. He's basically a big robot with a mohawk, but it's based Mabra. So yeah, this game is basically like a love letter to like the 16-bit Contra games, more or less. So yeah, if we're ready for a countdown, I'll count down from 3, and time will start like about when the screen goes black, right when we go into mission 1 here. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Blazing Chrome. Best way to move is to roll as much as possible, and you also have iframes on your roll, so whoops, I didn't roll there, so that's a death. I also die in 1 hit, as you saw there, so we're gonna pick up this shield buff right here, and we also picked up a weapon which is called the plasma rifle, which is basically the bread and butter of this run, because it kills like most enemies in 1 hit, and you also pass through them, and you can charge it up like this. And yeah, it's pretty good. So we're gonna make use of this for basically everything. There's a shot there, and we're gonna take it here. We're gonna roll through that, and we're gonna pick up the speed bot, which not only makes it go faster, you can also double jump with it. So since it makes us go way faster, it's basically the one thing that we're gonna try to keep throughout the whole run. Except for some exceptions. Here's the first mini-boss, you can say. He's done. And he's the best character in the game. We call him Hey Bro. We don't really know what his name is, but I guess that's like the official name of him. So there's some mech here, we're not gonna skip it. We're just gonna blast our way through here using the big gun. As you can see, you can just wreck everything along this path. You're supposed to take the mech there, this is way safer. But yeah. it's way faster to not get the mech, basically. And that went really well. So now we just have to wait for whoops. Now we're on to the boss of this stage. This is the first phase, basically. And it's done. So the best way to deal damage here is with the P weapon by just spamming the shots instead of charging it up. And you don't want to spam it too fast because then you might lose some shots, basically. And you don't want to spam too slow either. So this part of the boss, you have to like shoot the head until the heart opens up and just rinse and repeat, basically. This should be like a 4-cycle. If I do this right. Right, there we go. Really nice time so far. But yeah, that's mission 1. So the thing about this game is, in the start, you can choose from any of the 4 first missions. We usually start with mission 1. It's like best way to get geared up, basically, with the weapons and the speed bot. And I like to go to mission 3 afterwards, because this one is pretty hard if you don't have both the weapons that I'm using right now and the speed bot. So let's get up here and push out that guy. Oops. And we have these worms. You have to like shoot the things as they come up. And that's a turret here. You don't have to destroy it, you can just jump over it if you have the speed bot. Just a double jump. Let's get that thing out here. Keep moving. That one you have to destroy to move forward. And I'm gonna pick up the default spot here, just for a little bit safety. That's not a good pattern. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take another cycle here. There we go. So I can pick the speed bot back up there, because we're gonna need it later. But right now, we have like a little auto-scroll, you could say. But it all depends on how... You can make it go faster by shooting these, like killing the enemies as fast as possible. Make the next wave spawn faster. And get some stuff here. We're actually gonna use this weapon later. Well, we got the that. Right now we have another mini-boss that we have to take out. This spider here. I'm gonna position myself right below him. Just kinda struggle the way out of these projectiles, and we should kill it before we run into any problems. Whew, okay. This is the worst part of the game. This is really hard. Because of these enemies, like these dogs. They are fast, they never stop chasing you, and they jump weird. Also, they drop down from the ceiling. So we're gonna skip that back, we don't need it. We're just gonna keep rolling. This is scary. Okay. Now we're gonna hopefully get through here without dying. Nice. That section is really hard. I usually die there a lot, so now we're at the last, at the boss of this stage, mission. So we're gonna take out both of these eyes, and also there's gonna be like some worms coming out of the corners. So both eyes are gone, so now we just have to shoot each of these worms 3 times. I like to pay attention here, because those, when you kill one of the worms, they like start shooting acid out of the hole where they were. Yeah, that's a problem. So here's where we're gonna use the whip. I'm gonna shoot with the weapon a little bit here, but it's gonna move pretty erratically, so I'm gonna like wiggle it around while it moves around like this, so I don't miss him with any shots. Because if I try to use any other weapon, then I'll probably miss most shots. Yeah, that went really well. So that's mission 3. So yeah, we're doing these out of order. So this was actually the second mission. And just to make it more confusing, we're gonna go to mission 4 next. Mission 4 is pretty good in terms of, like, there's a lot of refills you can get if you lose your weapons, because when you die, you lose, like, the weapon you have equipped, and also the bot you have equipped. So I would lose my speed bots, that would make me go slower. So yeah, let's try to not die, basically. Yeah, that's kind of a mini-boss right there. It just shows like how good this weapon is. It just melts everything. Like, hopefully you won't even have to see any other weapons, but we'll see about that. Because here is commander set. I'm gonna do like some movement manipulation here. Right, looks good. Nice. So if you try to dodge, like try to jump and like dodge those things, also slap. If you try to dodge those by jumping around and rolling around, then it's gonna jump around and roll around a lot too, which you don't want. So best way is to just keep him in one place and keep shooting him. So you have to like optimize your movement there pretty much. And there's another mini boss. Not too hard, and I also have like a shield here for safety in case I have to take a hit. And we're gonna pick up another speed bot right here, which is very fortunately placed. And we're just gonna make use of our double jumps here. And here's another mini boss. And there we go. It shows a big glacier there, but if you just keep shooting, it won't become a problem ever. So here's a pretty cool auto-scroller, and it has kind of a weird exploit. You see, when I keep the reticle like in the middle here, all my bullets have like the same hitbox basically going into this tunnel, but all the enemies spawn like from the center, like way off in the distance there. So if I just keep my reticle like pretty much locked in this dead center here, then most enemies will just die before they even come to me. But yeah, there's not much more to say than that. Obviously, if you kill the enemies faster, then they're always gonna go spy a bit faster as well, because then the next enemy spawn can spawn basically. Yeah, other than that, if there are any donations or messages you wanna read out, then go ahead. Also, I gotta say, like, the soundtrack in this game is absolutely phenomenal. Especially, I think most of these auto-scroller sections have like really good music, so it's pretty good to have when you like playing some boring parts. At least you can listen to some really good music in the meanwhile. So we're gonna meet like another little mini-boss here. If I position myself right here, hopefully he won't move away too much from the middle. Right, good. He didn't move too much, so you want it to stay in the middle like all the time there, so you can keep hitting him. Otherwise, if he moves around, then he gets hard to like aim at. So here's the boss. You shoot both of his arms. Well, kind of arms thingies on the sides. And then you... Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the destructive disc here. That's kind of unfortunate. But that's fine. That's still a good fight. We like to call this boss Krillin, because if you kill him too slowly, you get like... he does a destructive disc and like throws it at you just before he dies. But yeah, that's mission 3. So we're basically more or less halfway through the game. Not really, like a little bit less than half of the game. Yeah, here's another auto-scroller. If you played like Contra 3 or Contra Hardcore, like any of these 16-bit Contra games, then you basically... Both of them have this kind of obstacle where you ride a bike. And I think this is a pretty cool homage to that. Yeah, same thing here, just try to kill these enemies as fast as possible. And try to memorize where they spawn from, which I'm still pretty bad at. But I think I'm doing alright here. Okay, do we have any messages or anything we can read out? I guess not. Oh yeah, this is another weapon that I never had a chance to show off because I didn't like... Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, you saw it. It was like a grenade thing. It's pretty good, but it's not the P weapon. This weapon is just too good. It just melts everything. So here's another mini-boss. We're gonna take an intentional damage boost here. I'm gonna move to the right here, then kill him. That skips like the animation, like the death animation for that particular mini-boss, so I don't have to deal with that. Whoops. I actually saved myself with like a DKC, like Donkey Kong Country Roll jump. It's pretty cool you can do that in this game. Like if you roll off a ledge and then jump, you can jump out of it. It's pretty cool. Alright, so the rest of this mission is basically gonna be like a few arena rooms, you could say, where you have to like kill all the enemies before you can move on. So here comes next mini-boss, which we like to call, well, shoutouts to Dr. Robo came up with it, the Eyeball Wall Ball Monster. So he's gonna shoot us with the DVD screensaver here. And he's gonna shoot the laser here, and hopefully we can kill him before he shoots the next one. There we go. Next room, I hate this one. There's one particular guy that always gets me. Let's see if he can get me this time. Oh, okay. I played a bit safe there. That guy who stands like below on the floor usually gets me because I try to like... I think it's safe to move forward, but it's really not because he's standing there. Oh, whoops. Yep, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna pick up another shield here. It's gonna be useful for the bosses, you know. Only need one of these shields here. So I didn't really explain that, but you can take, when you pick up like one of these defense spots, you can take 2 hits before you die. So I have one more hit on this defense spot, but that should be enough. Because here comes the boss. He's very hard casually, but he's kind of a pushover in a speedrun. There we go. You can take that first hit there. The invisibility frames are just last so long that you can just keep blasting him until he dies and you don't have to worry about getting hit again. So yeah, that makes that fight really easy. Otherwise, all of his other attacks are really hard to avoid, like getting hit by, so it's a good thing we have that strat. But yeah, that's all the first 4 missions done. We have mission 5 and then mission 6 left. So, lo and behold, here's another roller scroller. It's not as long as one of the previous missions. And I think it's a bit more fun, to be honest, because coming up there's like a kind of a Battletoads style of section coming up right here on after this. I gotta start remembering where these guys spawn. So I gotta jump over these obstacles. If you remember the turbo tunnel in Battletoads, except this is way easier. And thank God for that. I can jump over some more obstacles. Oh, that one sometimes. Oh man, that usually doesn't happen, but it's not a big deal. Dying there doesn't really affect anything. As long as I have my P weapon, it should be good. Also, here's some mini-boss. He's dead. He never gets a chance to even attack you. And I actually feel bad for him. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. This weapon is just too good. Alright, so some more Battletoads sections right here. Now it gets a little bit more advanced. Oh wow, so hard. Alright, so we're just gonna fight one more mini-boss before we head on into the non-auto-scroller part. I'm gonna pick up the speed bot here. It's gonna be useful for the next section. And we're gonna fight this bear here. And same thing here, he shouldn't be a problem as long as we just keep shooting. There we go. And this part is so scary. I hate this part. You can die really easily if you're not careful, and I'm gonna be careful here. So yeah. Nice. Okay, I died anyway. That's a new one. I haven't died like that before. Alright, that's fine. So we're gonna pick up this mech here. This is a super good mech to have. It has like a bash, so and a laser as well. So I really like using this mech. Oh, but you can't shoot too much with the laser, otherwise it will overheat.
Do we have some time for donation?
In a second. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get the weapon. Okay. Well, I just want to mention that this laser mini-boss is like, as long as I stand in the middle here, you can't actually get hit by the laser that it shoots. Also, these guys come from the out from the screen there. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Alright, so we got a $10 donation from Anonymous saying, "This is going to the Katana Zero run. Let's kill both the Robot and Puffin Head. We can split the $10 in half, giving each bed war $5. So that's what I'm actually going to do. Thank you very much for that donation."
Thank you very much. This room sucks. This is just death from all sides, but I got through it. So yeah, we're gonna go through here. And we're gonna get through some crushes here. Oh, whoops. That's okay, we have a lot of lives. Can wait here for a bit. There we go. And got some more dogs here. Now we're heading to the boss of this stage. And we're gonna shoot these lamps up in the ceiling here. Oops, didn't get that one. That's fine. There we go. Now we shoot the mother lamp on the side here. There we go. Now we have the last phase of this boss here, which is a big worm. It's gonna jump over me in a second. And I'm gonna charge up my shot here and try to hit every part of him right there. And oh, I didn't get the quick kill there. That's unfortunate. So you can kill him there, but I kind of mistimed it. But he should be dead right there. There we go. All right. Still a pretty good pace, I gotta say. This is I hate to say it, but we're really blazing through this game. Alright, so yeah, now we're heading into mission 6, which is basically like a boss gauntlet, you could say. You're gonna fight a few bosses, and then you're heading to the last boss, basically. So, first boss here is gonna be Armadillo, and this is a jumpy little guy. Oh, he's not being nice. Usually doesn't jump that close. And I don't want him to roll up into the ball, but it did. That's fine. So now we're gonna fight this big bro. It's called Gorilla. What am I doing? Whoops. But yeah, that's fine. Should be dead soon. Oh, whoops. I forgot about the grenades there. Wow. That's fine. The last boss is actually like really easy, so I'm not worried about dying too much here. Although I don't have a shield here at all, so yeah, we should be fine. So yeah, here's Commander Zed again, and whoops, that's actually kind of bad. I forgot I lost my weapon there. I'm gonna try to deal with this with the machine gun only, I guess. Alright, there we go. So yeah, usually don't do this fight without the P-weapon, but this boss is actually not too hard, so... Famous last words, but... I didn't really... Man, I forgot about that attack. I usually don't get to that part. Anyway. First face down there, and then we're gonna shoot these shapes, cubes or whatever. And that's the first one done. So we're gonna head into the Russian reality here. And we have to watch out for these cubes. And some of them have enemies in them, so we have to kill those. And coming up are some spikes afterwards, so not really much going on. If you have like anything, any messages or donations, then that was probably a good time. So we fight a doppelganger there at the end of that autoscroller, and we're gonna do the same song and dance here. We're gonna shoot these. Oop. I forgot about this. You usually don't get this attack. Man, there's so much new stuff. When you have the best weapons, you usually don't see those attacks. That was interesting. But yeah, we're back into it. And you can actually roll through these spikes if you time it right. It's kind of scary, but I have a bunch of lives. I can risk it for swag. You can also roll through this one. Yeah, we got it. It's a bit harder, but it looks cool. Alright. So now we're gonna fight another doppelganger. This one is gonna be like a ninja character, which is the other kind of character you can play as in this game. That's like a completely different moveset compared to the gun character that I'm playing as. Alright, so time is coming up, right when this guy starts exploding. And... time! Oh, wow, we actually got 420 as the time on the on the level. That's nice. So yeah, what was the RTA time on that? well. Yeah, so that's Blazing Chrome basically. It's a really cool game. If you like any of the Contra games, you're probably gonna love this. It's just such a good game. Also, a really fun speedrun, and we are a small community with some very lovely people. But we'd love to see some more runners picking up this game. And it actually wouldn't be a better time to start than right now, because one of the developers actually made like a debug version of this game where you can like use cheats and stuff and practice single stages actually. So yeah, that's very good for practicing the small stuff basically. So yeah, we'd love to see you there. If you look up Blazing Chrome on speedrun.com, you can see the Discord link right there. And yeah, hope you will like it. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I think we're a bit behind, so I'm gonna leave it over to the to Arcania and company for the next run. I don't know what the next run is, but I'm sure it'll be good. So yeah, stay tuned.
All right, I want to thank Kirthar for the amazing run of Blazing Chrome. And now it's time for some Isle of Eve, No More Skips, coming up. Which is an interesting and cute looking game. And after that we have our amazing run of Super Mario Odyssey, all 2D levels, or all 2D moons. So that's going to be an interesting thing to watch as well. But yeah, we are going to get ready for the next run. So yeah. Gonna take it away for Kino Demetrius.
Hype. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're live currently. So, hey guys, my name's Kino Dimitris. I'm going to be running Isle of Oo. So, time's gonna start the moment I gain control. So after the load screen, that's when time starts. So